My name's Adam Strong. I'm from Australia. I moved here 6 years ago to go to the Circus School of Quebec. I'm a circus artist. I specialise in German wheel and acrobatics. Quebec, the province, is kind of the circus capital of the world. Ever since Cirque du Soleil sort of made their international reputation, people have been flocking to Quebec to do circus, and I wanted to come here over anywhere else. Because of the circus school, which is in Limoilou, there are hundreds of world-class circus performers who just live here. So I was pretty lucky coming to Quebec because I had already studied French for 5 years in high school. I was lucky enough to do an exchange to Switzerland for 2 months. I had this good foundation of European French. I turned up in Quebec, didn't understand a word that anyone was saying. It took a moment of adapting. German wheel is like a ladder rolled into a circle. Mine is 2 meters 15 tall. And you use it to do acrobatics in and out of the wheel. You can sort of roll around in it like a hamster, or you can put it on a different axis and do things spinning like a coin. When I was 5 or 6 years old, I was quite hyperactive, jumping around on my parents' bed and doing rolls, and they thought that they should do something with that energy, so they enrolled me in a circus class. I was kind of dropped into this circus class, and it was terrifying for me as a really timid 5 or 6 year old. I didn't want to continue, but my parents told me that if you do 3 weeks, you can get this new Spider-Man toy. So I did the 3 weeks, got the toy, and by that time I was hooked. I sort of specialise in what we call spin movements. So a lot of my favourite moves are in there. I do a move called backspin, which I find quite fun, and I'm, I think, one of 3 people who do this move. About a year into my more focused training of German wheel, I was convinced by a good friend to come with her to the Wheel Gymnastics World Championship to compete. I arrived with a really different movement vocabulary because of those rules that we don't have in circus. So in my spiral routine, I did 12 or 13 moves which didn't exist in the rule book, and so they couldn't grade me. I came last in almost every category, but I got a standing ovation. Those moves have since been added to the rule book, and now I see people performing them, and it's really wonderful to see the sport grow because of things that we've brought to it. The biggest moment in my career personally was creating this show with Machine de Cirque called La Galerie. Since I was 14 or 15, I've been kind of dreaming of doing an internationally touring new creation with a cool company with a bunch of buddies. And that's exactly what this show has been. One of our goals with La Galerie was we wanted it to be a little bit abstract, so every member of the audience could sort of assign their own story to it. For me, it takes place in an art gallery. After hours, it's closed and we're sort of exploring the space. The audience really feeds you through the show. Doing the performance, hearing the audience react and feeling that space that we create together, it really nourishes us in our performance. My German wheel specifically, I had some modifications that I wanted on the basic design. Most German wheels have these wooden foot plates, which I wanted to get rid of because I think they're kind of ugly, and also these extra handles, which I didn't think were useful. I wanted to simplify the design. And that meant that I have this kind of unique German wheel, and so I had to find my relationship to it. It moves a bit differently to other German wheels, and so I've been able to explore that. I know how to work with it quite well, and I have these sort of instinctual things to do when I want to move in a specific way, or I want the wheel to move in a specific way. You're not thinking about much else when you're on the German wheel. It can be dangerous if you get distracted or anything, so you're doing your very best to stay in it. I'm analysing what the wheel's doing and focusing on my body and the wheel. I find a lot of freedom in it to explore, have fun, see where it takes you. It's a bit of a give and take relationship with the German wheel. There's this nice symbiosis